What things should people never Google? Anything related to a crime you're about to commit. How to jaywalk smiling face with sunglasses. FBI, open up. Suggestion: if you're worried about seeing images, use Urban Dictionary. Edit. Thanks for the awards, everyone. This was a brilliant idea. Thanks, mate. Today you saved someone from getting PTSD. There was this band from Indonesia a few years back. I don't know if they're still around. They're a hardcore punk band, and they're named after a song called Under 18 by a classic NYC hardcore band called Warzone. A song about shows being all ages and generally inclusive. My friend was over at my place and I played them for Hi Monsieur. He decided to Google them for more info. He searched Under 18 Indonesian hardcore on my computer. I'm definitely on a list somewhere because of Hi Monsieur. What can I say except he should have seen it coming. Mr. Hands. The best part is that the video has an IMDb entry. It is currently sitting at a 6.9/10. My first thought was the name of the show you are watching on Netflix, because you get spoilers. Boy, am I an innocent. Any symptoms you have, trying to figure out what's wrong with you through Google is the quickest way to freak yourself out. One time I had a terrible headache, and Google told me I had a major brain tumor, brain cancer, and a possible broken, fractured skull. OMG, get well soon. Google. If you Google, every other person around you will think you are an idiot. If you type Google into Google, you can break the internet. Oh, I have a big list. Run the gauntlet. It's not that bad at first, but it gets bad. Arm and Moose crime scene photos. No. Bryce Williams video. Not that bad, but I don't advise. Ed Gein human art. It's not that bad, just disturbing. Shotgun death bath. Don't. Abdulia Sanchez live stream video. Not that bad, but the situation is disturbing. Gabriel Kuhn and Daniel Petrie. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, I advise reading their story only. Don't look at the pictures. Nikki Katsura death photographs. Don't. Facial degloving injuries. Don't. Seriously. Stacy Wilson bus crime photos. Pretty bad. Don't. Body Farm. It's really not that bad at all. Plus it's for scientific purposes. Some of y'all gonna Google this, so I even rated which ones ain't that bad and which ones are. Edit. 1 guy 2 spoons. Unpleasant AF. 3 guys 1 hammer. Yeah. No. Smile.jpg. Just spooky. Man shot on Facebook live leak. This one isn't that bad. And the good news is that the guy survived. Cartel torture. Live leak. No. Only if you're really into gore. Edit 2. Apollo 1 burned bodies. Not much gore, but pretty sad. I wonder how you know all of this face without mouth. The knowledge of this cost me a couple of viruses on my phone and a week of no sleep. Viruses, you say? Okay, I am out. I advise only going to pictures and using incognito. And don't be shocked when the FBI comes knocking on your door. No, I did not just Google all of the comments on this post. I need some eye bleach. Edit. Why did my most upvoted comment have to be about something this weird? Eye bleach are animals being derps enjoy. Injuries involving degloving. My daughter, who is an OBS gyna doctor, managed to deglove a finger a couple of years ago by dropping a heavy door on it. Blood everywhere. Everywhere. We rushed her to A&E and it got re-gloved. After some more surgery and rehab, she was able to resume her career, including the surgeries that she performs. Jimmy Fallon, I think, had a degloving injury a few years back and it was the first time I heard of it. I think he recovered fine, but after that I quit wearing rings. Fournier gangrene. I worked in a burn ICU wound care unit. I saw this more than I ever thought. Mostly it was older, diabetic, truck drivers. Greater than Fournier gangrene. That is some horrible condition. The Google images are terrifying. Do people just ignore it and let it get to the point of blackened and dissolved flesh? I think I would be immediately to my doctor if I saw even a hint of my penis or scrotum beginning to rot or smell. I assume they must smell terrible. Judging by the images, are these folks usually suffering mentally? It would seem likely, or why wouldn't you seek immediate help? Feel terrible for anyone who has developed this. What a disease. Edit. As if I need to add this. Do not search Google Images for this. I have gotten so many messages of regret. Just do not, for your own sanity and peace. From the cases I have witnessed, it can start from something as simple as a pimple. The problem is, it happens so incredibly fast. The cases I saw go from a little redness to full-blown gangrene in less than a day. Edit. Typical. My most upvoted comment is about dick gangrene. Same with my experience. You would be surprised how fast this can go from what's that little bump to we are removing your testicular sac and abdominal skin. Jesus fucking Christ, now I am terrified. Edit. I'm glad so many people share my sentiment. This is now money upvoted comment. Thanks. So I support schools doing web security for their kids. One call we got was they had been doing an engineering class and they actually asked their kids to image search things longer than 6 inches. Yeah, don't Google that unless you have safe search enabled. I always get a kick out of looking at their keyword block list. Some of the shit middle school kids search for is hilarious. Explain more, please. Mostly lots of terrible misspellings of sexual terms. Penis. Cyclopia human. I made the mistake after watching Futurama. One of the characters, Leela, only has one eye. But human cyclopia is a little birth defect and not the cool sci-fi stuff I expected. Seriously. Do not Google it. How does it look? They don't always get one eye. It's more like only one socket develops and they try to shove both eyes into it. Thanks. Now I won't Google it. Degloving. Really? Don't. Yes. I am an ed nurse and it still makes me sick. What's worse is if you could Google the smell of gangrene. That's one smell you will never forget. Gangrene is bad, but I think sebaceous material and urine at room temp for 3+ days all tie for terrible smell. In 2008, my first year in insurance litigation, I was investigating a degloving accident. A woman was using some sort of smoothing lathe and removed a cover in order to see what she was smoothing better. Her sleeve on a baggy shirt tangled in the lathe, pulling her hand in and degloving it from the wrist on down. Full removal of the skin off the hand. Worst photos I ever saw. Oh, is that what degloving is? Cheers. Saved me, Google. That's a nope from me. Harlequin ichthyosis probably misspelled. Not gonna Google to fix it. Wikipedia. Harlequin type ichthyosis is a genetic disorder which results in thickened skin over nearly the entire body at birth. 4. The skin forms large, diamond-shaped plates that are separated by deep cracks. 4. They affect the shape of the eyelids, nose, mouth, and ears, and limit movement of the arms and legs. 4. Restricted movement of the chest can lead to breathing difficulties. 4. These plates fall off over several weeks. 3. Other complications can include premature birth, infection, problems with body temperature, and dehydration. 4. 5. Quote, makes it sound like what the thing has. Holy shit, not this one, my god, this made me physically recoil. Try typing mountain chicken. It's not bad or anything, it's just stupid. Who the fuck named a frog mountain chicken? Edit. And why the fuck does this comment have nearly 1000 2000 upvotes? It's 'cause in the mountains they eat them like chicken. Is it a chicken on a mountain? Nope, if I remember correctly. It was on a Great Andere vid. It's a frog or something like that. Edit. Damn, thanks for making my first 1K comment one about Great Andere. Tukhchar massacre, Dagestan beheading massacre films. Russian soldiers surrendered to extremist forces hoping to become POWs. Unfortunately, They were deceived, and Chechen commander Umar Edil Sultanov ordered his soldiers to cut the prisoners' throats as revenge for his fallen comrades. You'll get to listen to the cries of young men and their futile efforts to stay alive in these tapes. Edit. As many have pointed out, yes, the gurgling sounds are quite bad. Hopefully, you have a strong mind and stomach. I heard about this. There was also a familiar incident in Afghanistan, Soviet-Afghan War, where Soviet soldiers were kept as hostages, and as a comeback, the Soviets killed the hostage holders' parents and sent them the parents' genitals, or just some organs in general. There's a reason why. Very early on in the piece, humans worked out there needs to be some fucking rules when it comes to warfare. Because once that kind of escalation starts, there's basically no end to it. Each horror justifies the next and creates a feedback loop that can last generations. Reddit 50/50. I googled it. It's the first and last time I will Google something that's here. Any Pokemon image search with safe off. Unless you're into that stuff, I guess. Must resist urge to Google everything. One year my mom bought some female relatives some nice winter coats. Red with black fur tri-monsieur. She wanted to get matching hand warmers called muffs, so she Googled black muffs. It did not go well. Still a hand warmer tbh. Nice try, FBI. Not today, CIA. Leave me be, KGB. I'm not gay, YMCA. Coprophiliac dwarf women with misshapen tits. Why do you know this? For science, of course. Why is this so specific? Blue waffles. This is the perfect disease for Redditors to contract, as their sex lives are also fictitious. YouTube rewind. Two girls, oh who am I kiddin'? By googling the other comments here, I have to say this one has become easy peasy lemon squeezy. Carbuncle. You think you're going to see the cute little blue fox creature from Final Fantasy. You won't. Man, why, I'd rather never knew about this. You just killed Carbuncle for me. Rate of survival, when you got cancer. Found out firsthand. Did you survive? Child pornography. Why don't you have a seat over there? Oh my god, how does he do that? Funny facts. Googling child pornography will not return any child pornography. For obvious reasons. You gotta use Bing for porn, it's known. I think you're the bravest fucker for even typing it here. Prolapsed rectum. Edit. Damn, I've never been upvoted this much before, you monsieur. Awesome, I guess. You haven't been truly disturbed until you've seen two girls with massive fake tits rubbing their prolapsed anuses together. Disturbed or satisfied? I must be down with the sickness, cause there's no way I'm satisfied. Tub girl. Too bad. Feeling lucky doesn't exist anymore. Edit. Apparently, feeling lucky exists in desktop mode, but I've not owned a computer in years to realize this. My bad. Edit 2. My most upvoted comment on Reddit is Tub Girl. Outstanding. There used to be this subreddit called Enough Internet, which was god-awful. There were videos of people dying by chainsaws, toothpicks down dick holes, people cutting off arms. It really changed me. Yeah, one day I decided to look at the top posts of our Enough Internet. And about the fifth thing I saw was a guy thrown from a train speeding through a station, hitting a column and getting cut in half at the waist. That's when I realized that this was pretty tame stuff for the sub, and it was only going to get worse. Loli Putin. Bruh. If you're in the UK, then there is a huge warning. Child pornography is illegal. Google ad at the top of the search results. I'm probably on some list now. Sounding. The first time I saw that, my only thought was incorrect. Male serials, don't search this. Why didn't I just listen for once? Japanese girls masturbating with a live octopus, uncensored, but also random things in penis hole. I saw one where they put a load of eels up a girl's ass with a funnel and hose. She shoots them out like a machine gun. I mean, probably. First off, in the rare case you're using a shared work computer, front desk, production room, lab, etc. You should always Google in incognito mode. That way when other people, like me for example, use the computer that was previously used by my coworker for example, you don't see local abortion clinics as a recent search term when you're trying to find a local pizzeria, for example, and treat that as the reason why you're working the holidays because said coworker is sick. For example, you were looking for delivery, they were looking for takeout. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.